Here we go, lesson 41. This is perhaps one of the most profound lessons of all. I'm going to quote my all-time favorite quote from A Course in Miracles. You dwell not here, but in eternity. You travel but in dreams, while safe at home. At home. I called this chapter, You Travel but in Dreams While Safe at Home, but home can have a capital O and a capital M, because if you think of the word Om is included in home, and that's not by accident, I think. Om, of course, is the sound of the universe. It is the most important sound. It is something we say in yoga. It is also in Shalom, Salam, Amen, the sound of Om. And so it is important. But here's what is really important about this. I learned this in a way in many different, from many different disciplines. In the belief of the Yoga Sutras and yoga, the world is illusion. The world is Maya. Maya is the Sanskrit word for it. And here's a quote from William Shakespeare. There are more things in heaven and earth, Horatio, than are dreamt of in your philosophy. And so what we come to see is that this world is a kind of dream. It's a kind of play. My mother used to say, when she was very nearing her last days, she would say, not to me or anyone in particular, although I do think she was speaking to others I could not see, she would say, home soon. I'll be home soon. Many people express heaven as home, but we dwell at home always. So here's an idea. This is how Maya was explained to me, and this is a complicated thing. Most of us think that everything around us, this table, this chair, my hand, this book, are all concrete objects, but everything is made of energy. And even profoundly important scientists, especially scientists in quantum theory, quantum physics, have come to the same conclusion. So this is what I would like you to know. There are many good tips that you can use to help you engage this idea. And I don't even pretend that this is easy to take in. In fact, when I first heard this idea that the world is illusion, I thought it was completely delusional. That's what I thought. So here's an idea. This is how we can explain Maya. You know, when you have a dream at night, and when you wake up in the morning, you realize it was a dream. But while you were in that dream, you really thought everything in that dream was happening. And especially if it was a kind of frightening dream, you would say, oh, thank God that was a dream. Well, in the same way, when we take our last breath on earth and we wake up and we see that we are home at last, we also say, oh, that was all a dream. See what you think of this idea. Or better yet, try it on for size, because thinking about it will be very hard. It's not easy to use left brain Newtonian thinking with a concept as sophisticated and complex, but as true and life-changing as the notion of the world as a dream. See what you think. I'd like to know what you think. Have a great week. See you next time.